Hello, hello, everybody. Well, here, I'm live.
Hi
Uh,
there, I'm here too.
Yay! We're here. We're live.
Hello.
We're doing some Final Fantasy stuff. Here, let's switch to Final
My
Fantasy.
goodness, Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy. You know what would help my Final Fantasy stream?
Being on Final Fantasy?
Having it up on the stream.
Yeah. Hi, Rusty. What's up? How you coming in here now? He's like, I have waited for the moment for you to start streaming to decide. I need your love and attention. Please give it to
Hey
me.
guys, I need your attention.
That's pretty much. Alright, so. Sorry, we were in the Golden Saucer doing stuff, trying to gain up our money and stuff. But we were going to work on some posts today. I will say.
At 100,000.
It'll probably get brought up a couple times, but we did finish our flying and all that in all the zones. So if I go to
We stopped being
my Aether Currents, you'll see they're all done. We did them. Now all that's left is the expansion coming up. Yeah.
Yep.
So we need to go back somewhere. We're just kind of wandering currently. Kogane. Yeah. We need to go back to Kogane. Let's find out if we can read or not today. That's always the fun.
Let's go to Kagane and climb the tower.
Jess isn't here to do it though. Jess and Greg decided to climb the tower yesterday.
Yeah, guess who got it? Guess who didn't get it? I'm not angry. No.
But you didn't
that was sort of, hey, cat.
Oh, did you get the sky? The sight spot or whatever? Did she get it?
Yeah, she got it. She landed on it. I overshot it.
Oh.
I may have missed. Hey, cat, no, don't touch that. Don't touch that. No touch. No touch. No touch. You need to get down. You're just in the way. I can't see the screen.
Yeah, he's
where are we going?
To the bazaar. Ruby Bazaar. Yeah, for some reason he decided that... Oh, crap. You know what I should do? I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, I forgot. I'm so sorry. I'm probably so loud. There we go. I'm sorry. I was probably so loud. Oh, no. Just spent the last 5 minutes with my gain up all the way like I was sitting away from the thing.
Yeah.
Oopsie doopsie. I didn't mean to do that. But it should be better now because I turned the gain down, so...
Yeah.
It shouldn't be as loud as it was.
Oh.
Hey, Rusty.
Oh, did you go in?
Yeah. Come lay down.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at stuff.
Come lay down.
He's like, no, mommy.
Let me pet you with this hand.
No, mommy.
We're gonna stay on 30 FPS today. I'm sorry. I don't want to risk it while we're not sure. I know it sucks. We had such good quality for a little bit there, but my internet's been so weird lately. So we're just gonna go with what we can and hope.
I see you're petting him the same way I've been petting him.
Yep, I'm petting him with this hand that we have. Greg decided after my stream of me talking about how I'm having troubles, I have troubles drawing hands and all that. After that stream, he decided, well, yeah, he also has trouble drawing hands. But he decided that he was gonna buy one of those wood hand things that you use. Hands. Yeah, a mannequin hand that you can use to help you practice drawing something. Obviously, the thumb doesn't really sit in the right place. It doesn't work right. But, you know. Yeah. We have that. So when Rusty comes over and wants attention, we end up just petting him with the hand.
It's like maybe we can get him to rub up on the hand and not us.
Yeah.
Except he'll just knock it over.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah, I'm talking about you, Rusty. I see you.
Alright. Hopefully you can't hear the fan, the small fan blowing.
Well, hopefully you can't hear the fan next to me blowing.
Oh, I cannot hear your fan. I cannot hear it. Alright, let's find out if I can read.
Spoiler alert. We can't.
Spoiler alert.
More can we talk?
Every day that I say that I'm wondering if I can read or not, it normally means I'm not going to be able to. Actually, I didn't have too bad of a problem this morning, but I seem to have more problems with Final Fantasy reading than I do. But some people say that might be because it's more of a slightly older English.
Yeah,
Writing.
they tend to go, with like thous and arts. And someone just pulled out a thesaurus and was like, let's just do it like this.
Alright.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ah, Gwen, impeccable timing. We have just received a letter from Lord Ian. He writes that the Domans are coordinating their efforts at the Blue Kojin to maintain a constant watch over the Red. By staying on the lookout for signs of crystal hoarding and the likes, they mean to nip any summoning attempts in the bud, thereby satisfying the conditions for peace set down by the ambassador.
There you go.
For the Garland's part, the Popularis, have sent word that the vessel bearing the Doman conscripts is soon to arrive in Yanzia? I don't remember. It would seem that the prisoner exchange is to proceed as planned. Lord Hien requests your presence, and I share his view that you should be on hand at this crucial juncture. Okay. According to the letter, Yotsuyu's memory has yet to return, so it looks like she'll be living out the rest of her days in Doma, assuming the ambassador means to honor the agreement, of course. Before we get to that, however, I think it would be wise to assess her condition one last time. If the Domans have missed any chance in her mental state, however slight, it would be better if Asia weren't the one to spot it. Agreed. Let us make straight way for the enclave, then. Lord Hien will be waiting. I trust you will cope in our absence, Tataru. Oh, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Just be sure to come back safely.
Don't buy any more goddamn katanas, damn it.
Like, if you buy another effing katana, I'm gonna be mad.
If you buy another katana, that katana's gonna be seeing some use.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Wait. This is supposed to be muted. Sorry, you just got a little echo there for a second. I was pulling Greg's screen up and stream up, and I accidentally didn't mute it.
It's fine. She's watching my stream.
It's fine. Fine, guys. I fixed it.
We'll just send messages at each other.
Yeah, we will talk to each other through each other's streams.
If you want the full message, you'll have to join both our
streams and watch at the same time as we talk to each other. Only that way.
Only in emotes.
I guess we have to go here and then fly all the way over? Is there no other easier way to get to this point? Oh, there's a dock here. Maybe we can... How do we get there from... Can we get there from here? If we go to the docks here?
Is there...
where is the docks here? Or is there not docks here? Is it over by the airship landing?
Oh, wait, I figured it out.
Pier 1?
Wait.
Oh, what was wrong? What?
I figured it out.
Oh, okay. Where do we need to go?
Yeah, I'll come to you.
Okay. You could have told me if we just needed to go to a different place.
Doman Enclave. That's where we're going. So, I just want to make sure that that I didn't click on it, and then you're too far away to accept the teleport. I didn't want that to happen. I don't know what the range is half the time.
Oh, okay. Wait, why didn't that come up as a one for me to go to?
I don't. Yeah, because you had to click on the
Weird.
that point of the map, and then it took you over. It was weird. Actually,
Okay.
if we open up the teleport tab, is it here? Yeah, okay, yeah, it's there.
Yeah, it shows it.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, let me in.
Yep, let us in, please.
Okay. Ah, see my letter reached you across the Ruby Sea. Thank you for coming so swiftly. Though I wrote at some length on the subject of the forthcoming exchange, there was one other matter I neglected to mention. It concerns Gosetsu. As you may have observed, he returned from his ordeal rather the worse for wear, and despite his best efforts to conceal his condition, or perhaps because of them, he recently collapsed.
Uh-oh. Oh, good gods, is he all right?
Confined to a bed and grumbling without cease, but he has shown signs of recovery. He made me promise not to tell you, lest you worry unduly, which was all the very well when you weren't here. Now that you are, however, I think it's high time he received some visitors. Might you spare him a moment? Yotsuyu has scarce left his side, and I imagine you are curious to see what has become of her as well.
We shall visit him at once. Gwen, Alice, shall we? Yeah, let's go.
Nah, I'm good.
Cutscenes.
Open wide now.
Please to you. I'm not so frail that I cannot feed myself.
You're just like, but...
I grow weary of the taste of gruel.
You don't like it? Can I fetch you something else?
Aye, wine. Or if that is not wholesome enough, I don't know. A sweet persimmon from Namai? I enjoyed them in my youth.
Persimmons. Heck yeah, let's do that.
A persimmon.
Nay, pay me no mind. I am full. Besides, we have guests.
I hope we are not interrupting your meal. We had heard you were confined to bed and thought you might welcome some visitors.
Confined to... A gross exaggeration. A trifle drained from my exertions, perhaps, but with a little rest, I shall be fighting fit again in no time.
Take off your clothes.
Oh, what?
Setsu, is this how you've been spending your time?
My lady, I assure you, this is not.
What did she get confused? Why?
Off with them. We need to wash you. You stink.
It's like, probably now is not the best time, but...
Yeah.
Oh.
What are all these scars? There are so many of them.
A life of battle will leave its mark upon a man.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh no, that's the worst memory to come back to her.
Is something wrong, Tsuyu?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
Oh no, it's like the worst memories are coming back to her. She's like
But
being
leave me be,
tortured.
woman. I will not be fussed over like some newborn babe.
It's like to have no memories, and the memories that come back are like these horrible ones of you doing horrible things.
Yeah.
Oh. No more voice
Okay,
acting,
back
you
to
gotta
talk.
talk now.
They make a convincing pair, do they not? On first acquaintance, I would think him a doting grandsire and her a model grandchild.
Indeed, had someone told me a year ago that I lived to bear witness to such a scene, I would have declared them mad. That aside, I am relieved to see Gosetsu has lost none of his spirit. But what of the turn of events? I mean, for her to suddenly be watching over him. You couldn't make it up. Although I suppose Gosetsu is an old man. With the way that he charges through life, it can be easy to forget.
Aye, he has resisted discrepitude with the same defiance he showed the enemies of Doma. But no matter how adamant his will, no man can carry on forever. He has pushed himself beyond the limits of endurance too many times. Even if his health returns, the fact remains. He'll never again be the warrior he once was. He has given his all for liege and land, and we will ask no more.
Hello, Lilani. I'm gonna drop alert while I shower. All right, have a good shower.
Hello.
Oh, and thank you for the 7 months.
7 months.
Thank you for the resubscribe.
Yeah.
Use those duckies for evil, not good. Thank you, thank you. Already past the halfway point. Alright. And what of his nurse? If Yosetsu is feigning that, well, she certainly has me fooled. Oh, I'm thinking this is the lady, isn't it? This is no pretense. I don't know how to do her voice.
Probably
It's
Giri.
okay. It's I see Giri. Hey, Giri. Out of all of us, I would think that you would be harder to convince. So what makes you so sure? I have been spying on Yotsuyu from the shadows, waiting for a misstep that would betray her charade for what it is. But her mask has never slipped, not once. She has remained in character from the first. One evening I watched her as she sat in her chambers, unguarded and alone. She had taken the dishes from the cupboard and pretended to prepare dinner right there on the tamatami? I don't know. A child's
Tatami?
game. Tatami? Okay.
I guess.
Even in the weariest shinobis would not go to such lengths. I can but conclude that her mind is truly broken. Well, that is good enough for me, and everyone else I would hazard.
Aye, the matter is settled. Yosetsu will become Tsuyo and begin a new life here in Doma. Before that can happen, however, we will need to present her to the ambassador one last time to prove her memory is truly gone. But I would not risk parading her in front of our returning conscripts. Her presence at the exchange would only stir up mutinous thoughts.
Understandably, she is as good as fastened the chains around their necks.
Aye, which is why I mean to conclude this business with Tsuyo first. Out of sight of my countrymen, will you help me?
We are at your service. There is no higher purpose than the purpose of peace.
My thanks. The Garleans are on their way, and we must prepare to welcome the ambassador. We will meet you at the docks with Tsuyo.
Okay.
So I guess out the door we go.
Yep. We gotta go greet them. Right, we can mount here.
My goodness.
It's like we could use the teleport, but I feel like that end up slower than just running over here.
Yeah. Okay, hello.
Hello. Shall we wait here then? Lord Hien should not be too long.
My friends, have you seen Suyo? She is nowhere to be found.
What? The Garlands will be landing in a matter of moments. If she has fled, could it mean her memories have returned?
I know not. Yuguri is scouting the streets as we speak, but it is possible. It is possible Suyo has left the Enclave altogether. She's gonna go get a persimmon.
She is. She's probably going in trying to get him a persimmon.
Captain, a word? Did you perchance carry a fair-skinned woman across the river? A fair-skinned woman, my lord? I do not rightly know. I think, yes, my lord. Now that you mention it, there was a lady among the passengers whom I do not recall having seen before. Her face was hidden by the brim of her hat, but I remember taking her hand to help her onto the boat. What is a new fallen snow it was? Was she someone important, my lord? Have I done something wrong? Wrong? No, 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 no. I was merely hoping to catch our guest before she departed. Be at ease, Captain. It would seem that Suyo has crossed the river. Kami, help me. No good can come of this. Okay,
Aston.
scouting, aiming, healing. So what did this give me?
Whoop. A new outfit.
What does it look like? Let's see. Let's try on the hat that I can't wear. Boy, still can't wear a hat. That is like the most annoying thing, is the hat that you cannot wear.
Yeah. It's probably still not a good enough outfit compared to what you have.
I don't know. Nope. Not
Hi,
good.
Aqua!
What?
I said hello. Aqua.
Hello. Oh, hello, Agua. Oh no, she's invaded my channel too. My goodness.
Hello, hello. We're working on post.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm ready when you are then. Let's do this.
Okay. It seems Suyo has gone unrecognized thus far, but Kami help us if someone catches a clear view of her face. I must find her before that happens. The responsibility of her disappearance for all of this lies with me, but I would ask for your aid nonetheless. We're at your service,
Oh.
Lord. Sorry, I see you.
Hello? Hello?
I'm sorry.
We're at your service, Lord Hien. Now as before. Let us make crossing and begin our search. You go on ahead. Someone should let Yugiri know what we've learned. I'll join you on the other side. Let's do this. She's going to get a persimmon. We all know. We all know that's what's actually happening right now.
Yeah. We have no way of knowing where Suyo is headed, so we had best divide our forces. I will take Kusakari and its surroundings. Alphano, if you would take the road to Castrium Fluminus. Gwen, forgive me, but could I ask you to interrogate the residents of Yuzuka Manor? One of the Namazu may well have seen our quarry. If everyone is in agreement, let us board the skiff and hope the Kami smile upon our efforts.
Yeah, like we saw the scene where he commented about how he wished he had a persimmon, and she was like, a persimmon? And he's like, oh, don't worry about it. Why didn't we immediately go, what about the persimmon that he had just brought up? Like, if we know she does nothing but dot over him, like, come on. The persimmon, man. The beautiful, delicious fruit of our people. I love persimmons, man. They're so fucking good.
What are we? Oh, okay. Welcome to Yuzuka Manor. Yes. If there is anything if you can know, you need only a pale-skinned woman. I have seen no such traveler. I am sorry to say, most sorry. Scaly-skinned Namazu. Sorry. On the other hand, we have an abundance.
Okay.
I need to read better.
Who else do we need to talk to? It's in the circle. In here.
Inside?
Okay.
Oh, there he is. Unusual pale skin. Yes, I saw this woman on the way back from my fishing trip. She had just crossed the shallow east of here and was headed in a northeasterly direction with the sky flopping on the floor.
Yeah.
For the most part,
He's
her steps
sleeping?
did not seem certain. If you
Can't
hurry, you
tell.
might still catch her.
I can't see the front of him. I just need to know, are you sleeping? What's happening here? Yeah, it looks like they're sleeping. They're like twitching in their
he's either
sleep.
sleeping or
Or completely and utterly drunk. One of the two.
I don't. I assume he's supposed to be sleeping, but it looks like, you know, when Lise beat the crap out of him.
It
Beat the crap
does.
out of that one.
We can fly. We can fly in
Yay.
every city. We did our 8th the right stuff today. So now we can fly. Now we can fly.
We can fly, we can fly, we can fly, we can fly, we can fly.
Don't sing too close to songs. Don't get ourselves in trouble.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so maybe she's further northeast, huh? Okay. I like the quest name is gone like the morning dew. Alright, more northeast. It's actually just kind of like up on this hill.
God, why is this taking so long to load?
Lying on the ground, a short distance you now, you spy a familiar wide-brimming hat! Oh, beautiful.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, you see them walking though.
I don't think that's the people we think it is.
Oh, it's just another dude and kid.
Curiously glance is all it requires to confirm your suspicions. This is the same hat Yotsuyo was wearing when you found her in
Ooh.
Sasaku.
Let's see. You
Voice
lost her
acted?
hat.
That's bad.
That means people will know what she looks like.
Gwen, before you ask, our search of Kusakari and its surroundings has yielded exactly that. Save the chance reunion with you, I suppose.
Mistress Salise has gone to assist her brother at the castrium. It is she who informed me of the situation. I joined Loihian here shortly thereafter.
How did you fare at Yuzuka Manor? Any sign of her missing guest?
It's like this hat on the ground.
Towards an Aname. Name. By the Kami, if the villagers recognize her, it will not end well. We must hurry, Yaguri, and we must hurry. Yaguri and I will check the patties. The village square is yours.
Okay. Oh.
Boy. Oh boy.
Oh, it's loading a lot. Oh, we're actually gonna... We don't have to go over there ourselves and look? Oh, she's just walking directly into the town!
Greetings. Might I have one of your... Wait! Please! I only wanted a persimmon.
Oh no, this is bad.
She's like, I don't get it. I just want
Why
help.
are we just standing there?
Save us! Her spirit has returned!
She's back from the dead to seek her revenge!
Oh. Oopsies. Feel bad for her. She doesn't have any of her memories.
Why are we just standing there?
I know. Why haven't we gone over there and interrupted? We're gonna have a moment to look at each other and nod our heads before we even go in there. Come on.
It can't be. She couldn't have survived.
Uh-oh.
What did I do?
As if you don't know!
Good people of Namai, be at ease, I pray you. You have naught to fear.
My lord, forgive me, but what is that monster doing here? They told us she was dead.
I too was surprised to learn of her survival.
In a sense.
Yeah, in a sense,
More
she is
even
dead.
than you, I would hazard. 'Twas I who cut her down, I who left her to her fate. But it would seem the Kami had other plans. By some miracle, both she and Gosetsu were spared when the keep collapsed, though Yotsugu's preservation came at the cost of her memory.
You're saying she's forgotten? Forgotten everything she's done?
Lies! Lies, my lord! She would say anything to escape punishment!
What does it matter? We have not forgotten her crimes, and we demand justice! I beg of you, Lord Hien, draw your blade and rid us of this canker!
What I saw then. It's all true. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Like, it's hard to feel, like, you feel like, ugh, like she was bad, but at the same time, you're like, ugh,
And what?
it's sad.
We're supposed to forgive you!
Sorry, I forgot I
Yeah,
needed to click.
There's no need to cry.
Yeah, I know. I did that a couple times too. It's like I'm so drawn in.
Oh, it's a persimmon! My heart. It looks just like a persimmon, too. The amount of detail on that
How
persimmon.
can you be scared of her? She's not the same.
It looked good.
Until such time as her memories return, this woman shall be known as Tsuyu, and treated as a citizen of Doma. I will, however, see that she is watched at all times. Rest assured that there will be no more unannounced visits to the village. As your lord, I ask that you leave her fate in my hands, and suffer her to live, for now.
Please, Issei.
All right. I'll keep my peace. As long as you're happy, That's all that matters.
Complete, yeah. Complete quest. That's the right word order. All right, what's up, Ian?
Sorry, give me a moment because I didn't click. I'm a little behind.
It's okay. I stared at her just looking at the persimmon for probably
It's like, oh, what's gonna happen next?
I
Alright,
know
have
you
to
get
click.
like so sucked in that you forget that you had it on click instead of.
Like maybe I should have put
Yep,
it back
completed
on
quest.
autoplay.
Yeah, it just always seems to bite us in the butt when we turn that on, though. All right, I'm ready when you are.
That would have been better avoided, but at least it did not end in bloodshed. And judging by Suyo's reaction, she remains oblivious to the events of her former life. This was no escape attempt.
Nay, it seems as if it was a offhand request of Gosetsu's, which brought her to Nami. She came in search of the persimmon.
And they say fruit is good for the health. I do hope Gosetsu finds the taste to his liking. Well, we have certainly taken the long way around, but let us continue on the Castrium Flumis and our meeting with the ambassador. Alphino and Alice should still be there, conducting their search.
Gosh, I hope nothing bad. Like, we know something bad's gonna happen, but it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like, are they really gonna just give her up, though? Like, you know?
Yeah.
They really just give her up? Oh, wait, isn't that the place we could have just teleported to?
Is it?
I don't remember. I never remember. Where is the place we can teleport to? I don't know.
Well, we have to fly there.
Okay.
We're heading there right now.
It's fine, we can
Cannot
fly.
teleport.
Everything's fine.
Watch, we're going to be finishing this, and all the quests are going to be the areas we already had flying in.
I know, yeah, we never
And-
actually had to go back to any of the areas that we didn't have the flying in.
It seems our imperial guests have already arrived. Tis time we meet the ambassador.
What's gonna happen? I'm sure it's gonna be bad. Is that a bunch of coffins? Are they bringing back our people in coffins? Oh god, we didn't say dead or alive.
What a pleasure it is to see you once
We
more,
didn't tell
Lord
them they
Ian.
needed to be
Not to
alive.
mention my dear sister.
Oh no.
Oh, that's effed up.
Because those are coffins behind him.
Yeah.
A pleasure to see you too, Ambassador. Forgive us our late arrival.
Well, I have a feeling those coffins are our
You
people.
have our people aboard the airship?
Oh god. No, they're behind
Exactly
him.
as agreed.
Oh.
We would leave you in no doubt as to the purity of our intentions. I dare say it was the self-same spirit of cooperation which prompted you to bring Yotsuyu here today.
I still don't trust it.
Yeah.
Indeed. Before excluding her from the exchange, I thought it only fair that you see her condition for yourself. Physically, she is in fine health, but her mind is unchanged.
Is he gonna
So
force
I
it?
see. But all need not necessarily be lost. In anticipation of this tragic turn of events, I took the liberty of inviting some special guests.
Oh dear. Oh boy. Maybe them standing next to coffins wasn't anything.
Are these the parents?
Why do I have a feeling these are the parents? Yep.
Ah, Yatsuyu.
Or
You
the
look
uncle to her, or
well.
her uncle?
Yeah, the creepy dude.
His, yeah.
First
Creepy
creepy
dude's
dude.
parents.
First creepy dude.
Oh, right, because their parents were already dead. That's right.
Yeah, the step parents, yeah. They went to her like aunt and her
Of all
aunt's
the people.
husband. Who immediately put her in like a brothel the moment she was old enough to.
Is something wrong, dear sister? These are our beloved parents. Does not the sight of them bring back sweet childhood memories?
Ugh. Eat him. Can we just kill him already?
Gosetsu. I have to take this to Gosetsu.
It would seem my little surprise was not sufficient.
Ugh. Filling her brain with bad memories isn't gonna make her want to be on your side.
You needn't glare at me so,
That's
Lord
fair.
Hien. I merely did what any loving son would do for his family. Lest you doubt, I am content to leave the acting viceroy in your care. Pray, treat her as you would any daughter of Dorma.
Pretty much all he did was make it so she's never gonna want to go there no matter what. Like, after seeing the good side of things, once her memory comes back, like, after realizing the better part of the life that she could have and she has, there's no way she would choose that other side.
Do not grow too fond of this place, dear sister. You will come back to us ere long.
More like he's probably gonna try to steal her at some point, I'm sure.
It's like, I feel like that mirrors some sort of tracking device or...
Something, yeah, because he just took it back.
We continue with the exchange as planned then.
Very good. The structure across the river should serve our needs. We shall await you there with the conscripts. If you would bring your captives.
Agreed. Until then, Ambassador.
Okay, so it wasn't the coffins. Well,
I mean...
we still don't
yeah,
know that. We still don't know that. It is very creepy that they were standing behind a bunch of coffins. And they keep
they do kind of look
focusing
like
in on the coffins. Yeah, unless there's supposed to be something else like just storage containers or something, but they look like fucking coffins.
They've got battle droids. I knew better than to trust Asahi, but that was a dirty trick. Still, unpleasant as it was, we have at least put the matter of Tsuyo's future to rest. I have sent her back to the Enclave with Yugiri to give Gosetsu his precious persimmon. Come, let us follow them.
You have to look. You have that look, Alphino. What is it? It's nothing of consequence. Most like, we can discuss it upon our return. Oh, hey! It took us back here.
Yay! Okay, Hien. We should pay a visit to Gosetsu and reassure him about Tsuyo's fate. He will want to know that the Empire has finally relinquished its claim on her.
Gosetsu, are you awake?
My lord, come in, come in. When Tsuyu returned, her eyes were red from weeping. She spoke not a word, simply sat and peeled some fruit she'd brought for me. She then claimed weariness and retired to her chamber. Tell me, what happened to upset her so?
The ambassador arranged a surprise reunion with her foster parents. A misguided attempt to restore Yotsuyu to her senses.
Sorry, Rusty just knocked something off of the table and scared the crap out of me.
It was plain their
I heard it
presence
too.
caused her great distress, but she seemed otherwise unaffected.
It was in his sleeping spot as he was trying to, like,
Yotsuyu was
reach
mistreated
out.
as a child, was she not? It was a cruel trick to use her tormentors like that, knowing the pain it could cause.
I like this Asahi less and less.
Be that as it may, he has agreed to allow Yotsuyu to remain with us in Doma. Our primary concern now is to hand over the prisoners without incident and bring our people safely home.
There was one other detail at the meeting which caught my attention. I assume you all noticed the rather suspect crates within the castrum. The Imperials were quick to retrieve them afterwards, but I wonder.
Out with it, brother. You fear they might contain bombs or war machines?
If the ambassador wanted me dead, he has had ample opportunity. No, assassination is not his intent, but we should be on our guard for other acts of treachery.
So maybe there was something from there they just wanted to collect?
My lord!
Maybe.
Forgive me, but the Lady Yotsuyu, she's gone!
Again?
Gone?
I beg your pardons, my lords. I was certain she'd fallen asleep.
You guys are really not good at keeping
No, the
her in one
responsibility
place.
is mine. 'Twas I who gave her a room instead of a cell. She may simply have wandered outside. We will organize search parties.
Like, we just did
And I
this!
call upon your assistance.
Again?
Well, we're
Sure.
doing it again.
Again, here we go. Finding wherever she wandered off to.
Help! Help!
The heck?
Ooh.
Help!
Ugh.
Help me!
What the heck are they even doing here?
Ooh. Well, we're about to find out.
If only I hadn't remembered.
Uh-oh.
He should hate me. But I will not suffer his kindness. Not after what I did to him.
Oh.
Who's there?
Where are they?
Oh, it's you. What are you doing out here in the dark?
This is the Enclave, is it? When the soldiers dragged us back to Doma, you were the last person I expected to see.
You're the bane of our existence, Yotsuyu! A font of misery! You couldn't even do us the simple courtesy of dying, could you? Oh, no. You had to live and taint us with the shame of your failure. We had a perfect life in the capital, and now they're making us wallow in this muddy ruin like common swine. I don't deserve this.
Jeez.
Now, dear, that'll do. There seems little point in berating the girl when she scarcely remembers her own name. Our time would be better spent contemplating how we're to survive this unhappy predicament. You've kept your looks, at least. I suspect you'd fetch a handsome price with the right buyer. Maybe enough to get us to Kugane and start a new business.
God, he's immediately gonna try to sell her again.
Yeah.
I'm amazed she hadn't killed them already at the...
Ah, my beloved parents. No sooner do I wake from gentle slumber than the world returns in all its cruelty. Yes, this is how it always was. How it was meant to be. Very well. If I cannot escape my nature, then I shall embrace it.
Well,
to the very depths I have sunk, my soul steeped in spite and rotten to the core. The self-righteous hide behind justice, but I need no such mask. Father, Mother, was it not you who made me into this monster? Who taught me the truth of this miserable world? For years I knew naught but the taste of pain and humiliation. But the time has come to savor my vengeance against Doma. Against all my enemies. And it begins with you!
Yotsuyu! What?
I'm still amazed that she didn't kill them sooner. I would assume that she had murdered them already at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Just stab him while you're at it, please.
Well done, dear sister. Did I not say you would come back to us?
Brother dearest, what a surprise. You always were a cold-blooded little worm. I doubt you thought twice about sending our parents to their deaths.
Your dagger yet drips with their blood, and you presume to judge me? To be frank, I didn't think you had the strength to slay them so cleanly. A single thrust each. I'm impressed. But surely you can't be satisfied with murdering a pair of doddering elders. You yearn for a deeper vengeance, and the power to see it through.
Because why the heck would she let herself get used again, though?
Please. I don't want to die.
Yeah, you can die. Enjoy.
Any sign of her? What happened here? I knew what would happen if she recovered. And still, I did nothing. You say she left with her brother? Whatever he wants with her, he was willing to pay for it with his parents' lives. But this is neither the time nor the place. We must gather the others.
Okay.
Okay.
We have recovered the Narus's remains, and we'll hold the cremation on. Sorry. With that, they had never again set foot in Doma. I broke the news to Gotsetsu and myself. He was quiet. I think it best that he be allowed some time alone with his thoughts.
Okay. Here we go. Back into some more stuff.
I feel like he's going to show up at the meeting. Now, so my friends, that which we feared has come to pass. Yotsu has regained her memory and returned to the Imperial fold. It is, by any measure, a cruel twist, not least for Gosetsu, but one which does not invalidate our agreement. According to the terms of our contract, we were bound to surrender Yotsu into the Garlean's hands, should her condition improve prior to the hour of the exchange. By that reckoning, all is, if not as it should be, then as it must be. This I can accept. But what I cannot accept are the unconscionable lengths to which Asahi went to achieve this outcome. Given his recent conduct and his apparent admiration for Xenos, it is plain he cannot be trusted, and that is to say nothing of the unexplained containers he insists on bringing to our meetings. Whatever the ambassador is planning, I think it unlikely our negotiations will end peacefully. In the event of hostilities, the safety of the conscripts must be our first concern. As such, I would have an escape route in place before the meeting begins.
A wise precaution. If a main structure of Castrium Flaminius is
so.
to be staged for the exchange, then I believe a thorough inspection is in order. The citadel has stood empty ever since the Imperial withdrawal. While we took steps to ensure that it could not be defended by any occupying force, it is entirely possible that the ambassador has arranged things there to his advantage. I will slip inside and make certain that we have an unobstructed exit. Pray allow me to join you. I have some experience of Imperial facilities, and should matters take a turn for the worst, I would hope that at least some use.
Very good. That should be enough to guarantee us a way out of the castrum. Beyond that, however, we will need a ship to ferry the conscripts back to the Enclave. Even with every skiff we have, it would take several trips to evacuate everyone. A Confederate Sekibuni, or Sekibun, on the other hand, would require only a single run and leave us far less vulnerable on the water, assuming, of course, Rashu can be convinced to part with one.
Might I take lead on this? I've had dealings with Rashu and his pirates before. And I won't be alone, will I, Gwyn? Sure. You can count on me.
I suppose not.
Much appreciated. I quite fancy parleying with the pirates again. It's just a shame Elise won't be there to reprise her role.
I'm certain you would make a persuasive pair, but I think I will accompany you to these negotiations all the same.
My lord, the ruler of Doma should not be seen consorting with common brigands?
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 Come now, Yugiri. They stood with us against the Empire. We would ask their aid once more. We must treat them as equals. My presence shall serve to demonstrate our sincerity.
Indeed, my lord. Pray forgive my presumption. By your leave, Master Alphino, and I shall be on our task.
And we should be on our way to Onokoro. Time is short, and Rasho... Rashu?
Yeah,
And Rasu may take some convincing.
Not sure.
Rasho sounds good.
I'm pretty sure it's not Rasho, so...
Rasho.
Rasho.
He's a hoe. Oh no, it's a rainstorm.
Oh no.
Okay, here we go.
Whee! Teleport away. Ooh, the next destination, the Ruby Sea, which we can also fly.
My goodness, we can fly here now?
We can fly. Being able to fly is nice.
Now there's a face I did not expect to see. What brings the noble lord of Doma to the company of bilge-rats such as we? If you've come to offer Doman chains in place of Garlean ones, then I'm afraid you've wasted a trip. And what fine subjects you would make. With your fleet at our disposal, our restoration efforts would be hastened tenfold. But let us speak seriously. I stand before you not to demand your fealty, but to request your aid once more.
Like, I have things to tell you.
Mayhap you are confused. Doma's liberation was but a means to an end. We aided you only to save ourselves. We now have no such incentive. We have sworn a no oath to you and will not come running like hounds to their master's whistle. And I would not presume to treat you thus. I come to petition your cooperation as an ally of equal standing. Equal standing, you say? Seems a bit lopsided to me. Where's the profit for us in all this?
Profit? Must you always think in such short-sighted terms? Have you ever heard of doing the right thing?
Have you ever heard of pirates, little miss? You'll find we're simple souls. You pay us tithe, you sail in peace. Deny us our due, and we'll take it by force. We'll pull you out of the water if we see you drowning, but we're not in the business of doing something for nothing. Calm yourself, Mistress Alisade. We did not come here to moralize. We came here to talk, and there is more to be said. According to the records recovered after the liberation, relatives of your Doman-born brethren were among those conscripted into the Imperial Army. And you may be aware we recently negotiated with the return of said conscripts. Many, alas, will arrive to find no families waiting for them, no homes to grant them shelter. I would ask that you offer them a place in the Confederacy. You would not be recruiting strangers, but welcoming brothers and sisters into your ranks. And has not the Confederacy been in need of new recruits?
Like, ah, crap. Something we do need.
You seem well informed of our affairs, Lord Hien. The losers we suffered at, or the losses we, the losers we suffered. The losses we suffered at the Garlean hands are no secret, but since we drove them out of Doma, the Ruby Sea has come alive with traders and travelers. So many vessels attack, so few pirates attack them. We could do with some more hands on deck, and doubly so if they're familiar with the inner workings of the Empire. Very well. The Confederacy agrees to your request. You have our ship. But before that, you must do something for me. The vessel I have in mind was damaged during the battle with the Empire. Though we have mended her, she has yet to be declared seaworthy. She is sound enough down below, but when you load her up with conscripts and the waterline rises, those upper planks had best be free of cracks. Assuming you want your people to stay dry, you will do me the favor of swimming around the hull to check for weaknesses. That is, if Doman lords are not adverse to getting their robes wet. Not to this Doman lord. If we each inspect a third of the ship, it shall be done in thrice. That is the spirit. The ship is moored at Quickscape Pier. Our apprentice, Shipwright, will be on deck to hear your report. Look for a lad named Heanashi? I don't know.
Me neither. And I thought I had the knack for parleying with pirates. For the record, my previous attempt was unmitigated success, and yes, I should have quit while I was ahead.
Well, I thought the rumor exaggerated, but the young lord lives up to his reputation.
Oh, they seem happy by that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Wow. Where are we going? Is it over here? Yeah, it's over here.
Oh, wrong way. I'm sorry, I'm going the wrong way.
How could you? My fat chocobo is now sad. Mostly because he can't get this cake I have. Oh god. I went too low.
Ah! Well.
I went too low.
Just let me back up.
Okay, no signs of damage. Upon closer inspection, you spot a small crack in one of the planks.
Oh no. Yeah, fixing the ship.
Fixing the ship. Fixing the ship. I am the shipwright, apprentice shipwright. Did you find anything that might need attention?
The section I inspected seems solid enough.
On the port side near the bow, you say? All right, I'll have a look and see what I can do. My apologies, I seem to have lagged behind. I could float in that gentle sea all day. Otherwise, I'm happy to report no visible cracking or holes in my section of the hull. Your Lord Ian, the captain sent you to inspect the hull. Can have mercy. Forgive us this discourtesy, my lord. Tis quite all right. In fact, I'd rather enjoyed it. I take it you are of Doma? Yes, my lord. The Imperials took my father away after the uprising, and I had nowhere else to turn. The Confederacy became a family. But someone told me they're releasing the conscripts now. Maybe my father will be among them. Not that I can go back. There's no leaving once you've joined. How fair is thou lady? Is she seaworthy? Captain, we found a small crack in the port side, but I'll have it fixed before you know it. I see you've met the boy. Did he tell you his story? He babbles when he's nervous. Should his father be among the conscripts, as he hopes, I mean to give him the choice to leave this life. If he so chooses, I expect you to see they are provided for. I have heard that those who join the Confederacy forswear all ties with kin and homeland. Is that oath so easily put aside? If I allow it. I see in him the lad I was 25 years ago. You say the words, you mean them. But the yearning for home still lingers. My family is long dead, and I know this life is my lot. But he has scarce dipped his toes with us. If there is a life for him in Doma, you should have the chance to live it. Well said. The Empire's conquest has uprooted many and more, be it Yanja or out in the Ruby Sea. We have a duty to ensure that Inahashi and others like him are free to dwell where they desire. Then the matter is settled. I will make preparations to cast off.
It's one of those, how this all has occurred is a little funky. So if he, it's one of those, it's all a little funky. So if he wants to head home, it's like he should be allowed to head home because they were in the middle of a war, and sometimes things change when you were a little boy and you joined this crew because you had no home. But then suddenly your dad's back and it's like, oh well, I have to live without my dad now, I guess. And it's like, no, it's okay.
Well, my friends, it seems we have our ship. Let's return to the Enclave. Okie dokie. Can we just... There we go.
Oh, yeah.
I'm teleporting.
Okay.
You'll never catch me. Ha ha ha. You're too far away. Maybe. I don't know.
Whee!
I don't know how far.
No, I think as long as we're in the same, like, zone, or close to it, we're fine.
Okay.
Because remember, we got the teleport from Aqua yesterday, even though she was nowhere near us.
comes my chunky bird.
Yep, let us in.
I don't want to go in. It's sad. In here.
My bad. It's fine.
It's okay.
We didn't know how far it actually reached. It reached really far is the answer.
Yeah. It seems Yugiri and Alphino completed their task before us. They have been waiting.
We scouted the structure and determined the swiftest path of safety. In the event of hostilities, we will lead the conscripts outside with all possible haste.
From there, the Confederacy has pledged a ship to ferry us across the One River. Now that we have but to attend the exchange, I pray to the Kami these precautions were unnecessary.
Okay, so you were in the Golden Saucer. So you just have to be in like the same area, I guess.
Okay.
Same zone. So I was kind of right. You have to be in the same zone to get the teleports.
Okay, he is ready to proceed with the prisoner exchange.
Nice.
While we were putting our Confederacy plans in place, I left Hekuro in charge of organizing transport for the Imperial prisoners. He will see they arrive at the appointed hour, leaving us free to rendezvous with our Confederate allies. Come, they await us on the riverbank and not far from the castrium. Oh, I have a feeling, though, that we're going to have to leave group.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be some weird solo adventure thing of us having to fight a bunch of people.
Shit's gonna go wrong.
Alright, so this is...
I think if we just go to the boat.
Okay.
Where is the ferry?
Over here. The ferry docks.
Okay. Boom, boom.
Woohoo! Oh.
Wahoo!
Wahoo!
Explosions!
And pew pew pew.
Daga daga daga.
I don't think I can see them anymore with my stuff turned off.
Yeah.
Okay. Suppose we were going this way. Hopefully this is the correct way.
Well, I think it's the closest way. That doesn't require us to pay money.
Yeah, they gave me a whole new outfit, so if it is a fighty thing, hopefully I'll be a little bit more powerful now.
My costume has remained consistent.
Yep.
I'm a little bored of it, but oh well.
Yeah, I'm getting to still enjoy my... I'm not overly, like... I guess this is nice. It's just not...
Yeah.
Not crazy interesting. Ready as assembled, yes.
Yeah. Aye, and ready for what lies ahead. I trust... Least there be any confusion, though. The tower across the water is to be the scene of exchange. That and whatever else Asi has planned. But regardless of the ambassador's intentions, we will bring our people home. Iguri, you are to evacuate the conscripts at the first sign of trouble.
Yes, my lord. We, meanwhile, will cover their escape. Lend what support we can.
Your ship awaits you at the Castrium's landing docks. She will see you safely home. Then all that stands ready to play their part. Come, let us be about it.
Ooh.
Well,
Gonna be one big cutscene. They're fucking... I'm like 100% sure those are coffins. Like, okay, I'm 90% sure those are coffins.
At last, the hour has come. The conclusion to these negotiations will mark a new beginning for Dorma and the Empire. A first step on the road to peaceful coexistence.
Indeed. We are ready to proceed with the exchange when you are. Forgive my curiosity, Ambassador, but is there a purpose to these containers you bring with you?
Oh, the supply crates. They are filled with materials we hoped might be of use in Dorma's restoration. I meant to gift them to you at our last meeting, but we had so much else to discuss.
How very generous. I confess I had not expected such compassion. Welcome though it is.
Zero trust.
But then I was also surprised by the news that one of our captives had delivered herself into your custody ahead of time. A minor discrepancy I shall overlook in the spirit of the occasion.
Are you perhaps referring to me, Lord Hien?
Yotsuyu.
Orphan of the Nairi, widow of Sashihai, and acting Viceroy of Dorma. You and your people are mine to govern, mine to punish!
Well, well. It would seem your shattered mind is mended. As per our agreement with the Ambassador, you are free to return with him to the Empire. Your authority as acting Viceroy, however, is no longer recognized here.
My position is not for you to decide, little lordling. All who resist the rule of the Empire must be purged. Such was the order given to me by Lord Xenos himself. I will reign here in this putrid, pestilent swamp until the last of you has been broken. This land shall know no dawn. I will spew forth darkness and drown all in eternal night. And high above you I shall shine, uncaring, cold and distant as the moon!
Oh no.
Like, he's like, oh yeah, we're gonna stop, we gotta, you know, make sure there's no primals. As he lets his sister summon a fucking primal.
What has she done?
Oh gods, this is a summoning.
I guess we knew there had to be another primal coming up some point. Is it at least a pretty lady we have to fight? Alright, time to get fighting.
A Dorman citizen has called forth an icon in direct violation of our primary agreement.
Jesus.
The negotiations have failed. Abandon the captives and make preparations to withdraw.
Oh my god.
But Ambassador!
Disobey me, Pilus, and you disobey the Emperor. Make preparations to withdraw! Now!
Yep, saw this coming. All a fucking lie. I assume they had no plans of freaking giving us any of the people back.
Yeah.
I thought they were just gonna be all in fucking casket, but you know, this is kind of interesting too.
You asked me to run.
I guess that was too dark.
I guess it was too dark, yeah.
How the hell were we just standing there letting them talk?
And leave it to me.
A strategic withdrawal.
Against such a foe, I would be more hindrance than help. The field is yours.
Excuse me while I just summon up a crew of 9 real quick.
We will withdraw. But not
hey,
without our
guys,
countrymen. I want every soul accounted for. Every soul.
My lord.
Like, make sure we bring our people with them.
I knew you would not flee. I see now the strength which flows from that baleful light of yours. But I have become Tsukuyomi, goddess of the moon and divinity of night. What power can compare to such celestial majesty?
Me and my 9 friends.
I shall plunge all I despise into darkness.
Maybe 4 friends.
Within that
3 friends, I mean.
black
3 friends.
Even your light shall flicker.
See how hard she's supposed to be. Is it gonna be me and my 7 friends? Or me and my 3 friends?
Come, let us cast the stalks and look upon the fate of Doma. I see a future in which the sun sets on this wretched land. Once and for all!
Duty finder.
It's time for a duty.
Is your internet dropping frames like crazy?
Oh, wow, yeah. No, it just started dropping. Yay!
Alright, well, I'm gonna see if it's gonna fix itself in a second or not.
At least it's doing it before we start the fight.
I guess that is true.
It's still bouncing up and down.
Yeah, it keeps hitting 0 for me.
Well, maybe?
No, mine keeps hitting 0.
Yeah.
I think it's done its thing again.